Hello and welcome everybody. We're here again in the Heroes launch, and this is the second channel that a lot of people know. This gets only or mainly used when the playoffs are. So today we are having playoffs again, and I'm not alone today because I'm joined by Ashenderai, right to my left.
Hello.
And we're
How
gonna
are you this morning? Well, it's afternoon now, actually. What games do we have to start?
we're starting off with a boomer. We are starting off with 21 Esports, a team which doesn't lose a single map. So they won all games 2-0. In the group stage, and they're playing against Fat Nova, the last free agency team in the cup. Both
Looks good.
teams coming from Division 6. They played once and their 21 Esports won 2-0, so a lot of people expect 21 Esports to win in this game.
Yeah, it should be interesting though. I mean, I'm having a quick look at the previous hero picks that we have. Then we have a Medivh that's come out before, so wondering if we'll see that again, as well as a bit of priority on the ETC as well. So especially on a map like Alterac, it will be very interesting, and a nice bit of portrait synergy as well. I will point out for both teams.
Yeah,
Which is great to see.
talking about Alterac, let's have a short look at the map screen. As you're gonna see here, we have Battlefield of Eternity banned out, and Volskaya Foundry by Fat Nova. 21 Esports banned out Strangshire and Towers of Doom. As you already said, we have the map choice from Fat Nova to go for Alterac Pass.
Yeah, so they must be quite confident in that one. So, as we were talking about earlier before we went live, the off lane here can be very important because of the size of the map, and it'd be interesting to see how the camps look as well, making sure they get them straight away on cooldown, just allowing that extra bit of pressure. But it looks like we're going straight into draft now.
Yes. There we go. That's the draft screen. Oops. I have the wrong contest in. Anyways, let's go. 21 Esport. Looking at their most played heroes, we see a Rega Falstad at the cooldown with the top 3. I believe Falstad, they get in a lot of global pressure. Cooldown, pretty good wave clear, and Rega just very strong on camps. Also very nice on this map to have camp, because you usually go the 1 minute mark. You go towards the siege camp just to take it when it respawns again, so your opponent needs to defend it during the objective time.
Yeah, and Falstad as well, very, very strong, I think, on this map. The Gust, allowing great boss control, allowing the split pressure. Bribe, being quite strong still, again for the camps, and a reduced cooldown timer on that. And obviously the Wind Tunnel, allowing you to end the game and take an advantage there. And we see the first ban, coming out with a Johanna ban from the left team.
Yeah, if you look on to the stats of Fat Nova, we see Jen is the most played hero, so maybe wise choice to ban her out. She can do quite a lot for her team if she's well played. And we also got Rainer and Ming and Rega played a lot by Fat Nova, so we see a high contested Rega for both teams. First of all, we're gonna see the Falstad ban coming out from Fat Nova.
So yeah, looks like they've done their research there, and as mentioned before, it's a very strong map for him, so I think that's a very solid ban there.
And the next ban from 21 Esports will be the Junkrat, one of the damage dealer who just literally made a comeback due to his rework.
Yeah, I think his numbers need tweaking slightly. Trap build being very, very strong, allowing a great amount of control, and a 2.5 second silence after a root is not something any team wants to be dealing against.
Ben Nova, they're fed with it. Nice word joke coming in, but no, we're gonna see a Diablo ban coming in. Ooh, Diablo, one of their like dominant tanks, which leaves up the ETC, who is possibly currently the most played tank, I would say, throughout all divisions. So it's not like only this divisions or something. And also the Garrosh, but Garrosh gets countered by ETC, so I would not wonder if we see the ETC picked up now by 21 Esports. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. It does leave the Rhaegar open though for Fat Nova.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
But I think ETC being, as you said, very, very strong across all divisions is a great first pick here. And the Garrosh there, as you mentioned, does counter it. Oh, Maev.
Maev Garer coming in now from Fetnova. Soon when the Esport is like, you know what, we're gonna knock you away, but Fetnova is like, no, we're gonna pull you in, then you cannot knock us away so much.
Yeah, I'm wondering now if I might see Medivh come out. Just to assist with that, because they're looking immediately at just getting some isolated kills.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see the rotations.
One thing when I immediately look at the draft of Fetnova I dislike is the Garrosh Maev combo. Just because Garrosh wants to kill one person, he throws in, and Maev is like, I'm gonna pull everyone in because then I get cooldown resets.
And Ming Blaze coming out. I like the Blaze here. Again, very strong, nice bit of control, and good denial as well, with his oil and Q. Now moving into the next ban phase.
Especially strong on the blazes, like if he gets thrown, he can just use the bunker, pop the unstoppable and walk out, or he doesn't really care too much if he gets knocked in or not.
The Ming as well, allowing to poke from good range. I say making sure the positioning is good on that can be quite troublesome. Rhaegar ban as well coming out, so looks like they don't want to be playing against that.
Yeah, that's the most played healer from both teams. He's not getting banned out. Interesting. So Fetnova is definitely looking forward towards taking another support.
And KT ban.
Who would have guessed?
So
Banning out the
who would have
KT.
guessed?
I mean, it's not a surprise though. He's like a very strong combo with Maev. Like he loves to hit more people. And if Maev keeps them together, you know they spread bombs.
Oh yeah, very true.
That hurts.
Nobody wants to go against Convection either. OP talent. And Jaina Tyrande picked up as well, so that's what they're looking to combo into. Nice stun there, followed by a full Jaina combo. Should be most people dead, even ETC as well, because his health pool is not that high.
ETC you can stunlock and kill, it's a good thing. Especially with Jaina Tyrande, with the armor reduce, you can do this, but not if Enderman pulls him out in time.
No, and I like the Raynor pickup here, synergizing very well with the Blaze. Slows in team fights, it's going to be quite strong. Last pick now coming up for Fat Nova. Who are they going to pick for the offlane?
He can also do weird stuff and put the Bive into the offlane, more or less. But I don't think so. It would be like really weird. Nope. There's the Ragnaros. Who also
Lava wave game. Lava wave game.
I'm not sure. But Ragnaros also likes to deal a lot of damage on multiple people if they're stacked up close together. So it also fits very well with Maev. And with Sulfur Smash, if he goes for it and not for Lava Wave, he can also follow up the Garrosh. With a nice throw, the Tyrande stun, armor reduce, and then the Ragnaros stun. And then the Jaina Burst is enough to kill someone.
There's a lot of blow up there and a lot of denial as well if Molten Core gets used. Just to confirm extra time defending the objective, allowing everyone to get into position. I think we might see what Fat Nova are kind of thinking here is to probably push more for XP advantage, get the kills, and allow Rag just to keep up that soak while allowing the rest of the team to apply a lot of pressure. Offlane going to be very interesting then, and be interested to see how they set up though in lane, how they're going to be moving around for the camps.
I think a lot depends on the ETC. Like if ETC is good and is able to zone away Garrosh and Maev, then they will have an easy time 21 Esports. ETC is played by Peaks, so we can also take a shot.
Yeah, and there's I say we haven't mentioned as well with the left team is there's a lot of good follow up there with the ETC slide. Nice, then get a nice blazy into that, and then Ming potentially able to just clean up. If the reset fight
Looking
happens.
at the left team, we've got 21 Esports, 3 of them got a nice amount synergy. We've got Carafiel on the Rainer Heimdall playing the place, Vidan on the Under, and Peak Side playing the TC, as we mentioned last but not least. We've got Lootstick playing the Liming.
And on the right team for Fat Nova, B-Boss on the Garrosh, Antarugi on Maev, Asgear on Ragnaros, Jaina supported by Centurio, and Tyrand run by Wooza. Owl comes out, not hitting anyone. Unfortunate start to the game. And they're setting up at mid. Talent's roughly what you'd expect from everyone. Meatballs on Ragnaros, W on Maev, and Jaina looking for globes.
Yeah, looking at the talent, we have 4 requests at level 1 for Fat Nova, so then when Esports just keep back a bit, they try some stacks towards them. Blaze gets pulled in, throw as well. Blaze taking a lot of damage as a stun, but Endon pulls him out in time, and goodbye Garrosh. Nice stun combo there. Oh, we've got...
and the counter on Blaze there.
Good job there. Ragnaros with his meatballs. See Reyna already going towards the top. Will be facing the Maiev there. Should be able to out-sustain her and poke her down, so that's not such big of a thing. Meantime, we already got, as we said before, do they camp at 1 minute? We see Jaina and Durande on it.
Yeah, and not yet much from 21 on the left, not going for their camp immediately. Probably due to the Blaze falling there, just wanting to cover the soak immediately, but they're starting to rotate now for it.
Yes, Blaze is taking over bottom. ETC will probably go towards the mid lane to take this soak, and we see Ming and Endon on the camp. Owl coming in, will spot it, but misses, so no damage for Durande. And if thing you can do is probably with Durande, you can just scout it and gank them there, if it fits. But
I think it's with Jaina being low on mana, there's not really an opportunity there.
yeah, they also...
Maev now rotating down. They're looking for another gank.
with this camp here, we would love to pull some people in, reduce their armor, as some people may know. These camps reduce the armor, so...
And there's a nice bit of zoning there from the Garrosh, but taking a bit of damage for his troubles. Maev back to the top. Ming's wave clear here not being the best immediately, but still managed to get some damage out. Looks like they'll get a reasonable amount of damage on that wall.
Garrosh taking some damage from Ming. W from my fuse does not hit anyone. Garrosh looking for a throw. He also used Inimitable before, so this should be on cooldown. Yes, 5 seconds and it's back up.
And we have the blue team looking to move down towards the objective straight away. Maev still clearing up top, a bit late on the rotations there, but both teams neck and neck in XP.
Also interesting
Camp
to see
almost back for the red team as well.
Triumvirate coming in for the Ming on level 4. So looking for the orb cooldown and mana return, which is pretty nice.
It is good on this map, especially with the changes now, meaning that it is a full return of mana. So lots and lots of delay.
Five going for the back line.
Huge stun there.
Yeah, huge Blaze stuns and backline could not follow up onto the engage from Maiev into the backline of 21 Esports.
Yeah.
Maiev going in, getting to people, stunned, but Ragnaros going down first. Now Maiev pretty low, but so is Garrosh and Endon.
He does.
A lot of damage. Pretty low from Fat Nova. But so are the people from 21 Esports. Looks
like they're giving this.
Yeah.
They're looking for the camp as well. Oh no, leaving it.
Looking to interrupt a bit, but yeah. It was not much you can do here. First objective going over towards 21 Esports.
I think I would have liked to have seen that camp picked up from the red team there. They seem to be a bit hesitant, and then Garrosh looking to go back forwards. I think that counter pressure there would have helped them a fair bit. Ragnar moving to bottom lane to help with that, and the splits we can see coming out for defense.
We've got Ming with Says Vengeance, so
Full orbs it seems, yeah, big committal
at
there.
least for now, no Calamity coming in, which is pretty nice to finish off people which are close to you, but it's not especially needed in some games. And this is definitely one of those games because you don't really want to get close towards a Garrosh, towards a Maya. Pro against CTC, stunned, a bit too late. Maiev gets stunned, rooted. Goodbye Tyrande there. Dane also coming down now. So does Maiev to help defending down here.
Molten Core used. Rotation for camps, it seems, for the blue team. Red just looking to de-push a bit and waiting for Tyrande to respawn. I'll get back into lane.
It's also the camp is ready again for them to take. Looks like Dana wants to gank the Reyna top lane.
Yeah, that's twice there, and Reyna's not having any of it. He's just playing very safe, thinking, I can't see everyone. Very, very good play from Reyna.
The red team as well, taking their siege camp.
Yeah, and very nice hold on the camp from the blue team there. Just waiting for the pressure to be built up. They know they've got the advantage. They want the 10. They want the push. Playing it very, very carefully here.
You see a rotation from ETC then and towards the bottom line, maybe to gank the Ragnaros. They have minions now in tower range, so they could go for it. But there they go. Stun, root, another stun, and goodbye Ragnaros, I would say. Yes, goodbye Ragnaros. Nice rotation coming in there.
Jaina.
Nice rotation,
Maiev
but
going in for the counter.
best it ever. Oh, there's the mosh pit!
Oh, and no 10s.
Follow up a light bomb!
That's huge.
And Reyna is now coming in as well. Jaina going down first, Maiev pretty low, so is Garrosh. Maiev going down second. Garrosh stunned and make it free as he goes down. Fat Nova coming in, seeing the two tanks and the healer, and like, we can kill you. And then it is like turning around, I'm gonna mosh you, and then the light bomb as follow up as well.
Yeah, I think there was a bit of a misplay there, as they didn't realise they did not have the 10, and you will get punished for that. Nice boss play here, very sorry, what's the word I'm looking for? Alright, I'm still waking up. Decisive, very decisive boss there. They're around in the position. Boss won't do too much at 7 minutes, but if you're there, you might as well take it. Opposite lane to the objective, so very strong there.
We'll get some
Camp
push in
for the red team.
while the red team has to go for the objective. Maybe. Or they ignore the objective and lose this one. Anyways, we have the ult taken for both teams. We saw before already the light bomb and the mosh pit coming out from 21 Esports. They will also have the Hyperion Wave of Force and the bunker from Blaze. Oh, looking for a stun against Fro against Blaze. There's a taunt.
Good
taking a
healing
lot of
from
damage.
ETC, still surviving.
Never end, we already saw the taunt. Could Warren's Cage, Lava Wave, Ring of Frost, and the Shadow Stalk. Big stun coming out from Blaze against Maiev. Maiev taking a lot of damage. Ring of Frost misses, but there's also the Warren's Cage. Oh, a lot of damage against ETC. ETC going down first in this fight. We also got everyone else pretty low from the side of Fat Nova.
Hyperion dealing so much damage there as well, forcing everyone to zone out. Red team looking for the re-engage. Jaina caught out of position, Maiev falling as well. Molten Core doing work as well, but not quite enough. Objective again going to the blue team. 13's almost here as well. That should be all the front wall down, all the front walls down there. But let's see how they set up for defense. They won't have Molten Core either because they used it in that last fight.
The objectives coming in on every lane. Reyna staying top? No, he rotates down now as well. 3 men of 21 Esports pushing the bottom. Plays so far alone in the mid. And it looks like he's joining the bottom.
Yeah, I think they're looking to try and get the first keep of the game here. They have the 13s. Objective full health at the bottom. Ragnaros at top lane as well. It's a very, very big push hit. Huge stun, huge follow, Mosh.
Make it 1, make it 2, make it 3 kills again for 21 Esports. Looks crushing.
Oh, is there more here?
Make it 4.
That's game. That's game.
I mean, it's 10 seconds. Yes. It should be,
That
yeah.
core is just
That is
melting.
core. Game number 1.
That's executed. Again, that combo.
Oh. 10 minutes, 31 seconds, and 21 Esports is showing why they won all games in the group stage.
Yeah, that is not a team I'd want to play against. So, I mean, just looking at the stat screens on there, 13 kills to 2. Very impressive display. And when just those light bombs following the ETC moshes, 2 for 2, 3-man, followed with the light bomb, just ridiculous. Great stun chains as well, very, very strong.
Definitely big plays that are coming in from ETC and Win. 10 minutes. Whew. It's a very short one.
Yeah.
So,
I'm still thinking about those moshes there. They were fantastic.
say where. Take a short look onto the map screen. We see the maps left open are Cursed Hollow, Garden of Terror, Infernal Shrines, Sky Temple, and Tomb of the Spider Queen.
So just having a think about what's going to happen in the next draft while we wait for the map pick. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the ETC ban.
Yeah, also Endon had a very nice follow-up. You can take a short look at his stats as well.
Yep, Sky Temple. So another big map here, very objective based, good camps all the way across the map, and a nice big boss at the bottom. So looks like the lobby's up, and yeah, I'm gonna be wondering whether or not we might see a Abatha ban here. I don't think either team really plays him, but Abatha very, very strong on this map. Reina, which is to be expected.
Thanks, Crossover, for mentioning. Forgot to add the mic scenes, mic stuff towards the stat screen. Anyways. Sky Temple, second map, as you said, a very nice one. Do you think we're gonna see the Abathur here?
Sorry, that cut out a second. What did you say?
Did you think we're gonna see an Abathur here?
I would like to see it, but I don't think either teams really play it. I couldn't see any in the match history. I'm gonna have another quick look though, just in case I missed it. I love Abathur on this map. Mule, really strong. Just being able to apply pressure all over the map.
I was like, you lost the first Samu, but in theory you did not lose a single fort. Because you just healed it up again over time.
It just nullifies the strength of the objective, just allowing you to win almost by attrition, just constantly trading on temples.
Yes.
And picking up the kills, you know, just turns the game around. But looks like both teams are about ready to go.
I mean, the thing a lot of teams dislike on Sky Temple is that you just get a little lead and then you just snowball it towards the end with those objectives. And Abathur just destroys this idea because he just heals them up again.
Yeah, one thing I have just noticed actually is we haven't seen an Alarak ban nor an Alarak pick, which is very surprising compared to any Storm League games or customs at the moment, with Alarak being really strong, especially with his last changes, his buffs. So, are one of the teams gonna pull that out? We shall see.
Yeah, when we're looking at the stats, like Alarak is always in every division the most banned hero. So he needs to be pretty strong because otherwise they would not ban him. Anyways, first ban, the Haka. It hurts my heart again to see the Dino banned.
Yeah, he's strong on loads and loads of maps. Sky Temple being probably one of his best as well, but obviously not wanting to play around the global, which still might be hinting towards the Abathur.
Yeah. I mean, I had yesterday my own group stage game where the Haka was permabanned against me again every game. People could just stop it. We also see the second global ban out. False start. It is. This leaves us with the global, with an ETC stage left potentially. Brightwing with the teleport. Abathur also has kind of a global Vikings left open to get some spicy stuff
Vikings. Temple Vikings. Ah, there's so much stuff here. Let's see what they go for. Zeratul ban. Seems a bit of a surprise, I don't think.
I mean, Zeratul is a pretty strong hero, so...
Yeah, with his last bout of changes though, he hasn't been quite as predominant. He still has his place though, so I think it's about right. But I'm still not 100% sure.
The thing is, he now does no longer 1v5 them, he just only 1v3 the opponents. Otherwise he dies.
Yeah, the 1v3 is sensible. And there's the ETC ban, unsurprisingly.
Yeah. This leaves us with the Johanna open, and there we go. Johanna being the, as far as I remember, second most played tank besides of ETC.
Yeah, and I mean, with the tanks, I think of it currently as a triangle at the moment, with the top three picks being ETC, Johanna, and the Garrosh. And I kind of view it as they all counter each other. So ETC countering the Garrosh, Garrosh countering the Johanna, and Johanna countering the ETC. But we see a Muradin picked up, so, and Jaina again. So still confident with the Jaina and looking to apply a bit of a different tank strategy instead of opting into the Garrosh.
Yeah, that's pretty much Muradin, you're like one of the tanks who can just run into the opponent's backline, jump in there, and be very disruptive for the opponent team so they cannot really focus someone or something else. You also have a very big health pool, so they have a hard time killing you. But heroes, like we see from 21 Esports, like a Rainer, have a fun time killing you actually. Even though you're still a pain to them, they can kill you pretty fast.
Yeah, and Muradin jumps onto Rainer. Rainer says, alright, I've got armor now, and I'm just going to stand here and attack you. And Muradin's health pool will drop. Well, big respect bans coming out, so the Blaze being removed as well. Obviously not wanting to deal with either of those chain stuns.
Especially as we have...
But
we have Johanna now, like them all together, and then the Blaze as a follow up. It's also a nice combo. Not only ETC into Blaze, but also Johanna into Blaze is very strong. Blaze in general is like one of the strongest bruiser heroes in terms of follow up.
yes, definitely. And obviously removing the synergy with the Reyna with the additional slows, meaning that we only have currently Rhaegar's totem, so probably look to increase that. And the slug comes out.
There is he. There he is.
Yeah, so Muradin with a hat is not something to be snuffed at. And with it being picked up so late in the rotation, I was actually kind of thinking 21 might have picked up the Abathur, especially with the Reyna and increased attack speed. But is this going to throw a spanner in the works now?
Asmodan! Getting map pressure in with Asmodan and the combo with Janus of second fast. Ooh, this also seems pretty scary. Looking at the side of Fat Nova. Illidan! I thought how far can we go with Everfor Lucio maybe in the solo lane, just being annoying towards the Thrall. But instead we get the Illidan with Everfor. A good old 2016 combo coming in.
Yeah, and I was looking to 21 as well. Johanna Asmodan. So that's a bit of a blast from the past as well. Oh, I like this. I like these drafts.
They change things up a lot.
Yeah, this there might be a bit from Fat Nova thinking, right, we tried playing a bit more conventional into 21 on Alterac, but now let's see what we've got in the bag. Let's try a few tricks. I love all the synergy they've got there. Abathur got plenty of targets. Muradin, Illidan, and the Jaina all can be cloned and will deal a lot of damage. Double Jaina obviously getting the additional spell power and the chill bonus on combos. But see, I think it's going to be a lot down to how 21 Esport play around the Abathur and don't give them too much in the game.
However, let's start this time on the right hand side with Fat Nova. We see Antorigui on the Abathur. Asgire playing the Merlin B-Boss on the Jaina. Wuza playing Lucian. Last but not least, we've got Centurio playing the Illidan.
And on the left team, we have Didan23 on the Rhaegar, Lustig on Asmodan, Peakstyle, Johanna, Carathiel on Reyna, and Hemdall running Thrall. And contesting for Vision, it seems.
We'll just go for it there. With Fat Nova having the Abathur, they usually don't want to do a lot in the earlier stages of the game. So until 10 and then go for the fights. Or at least until 4, so Illidan gets his attack speed bonus or Muradin gets the attack speed bonus. It's not so much for Muradin yet, after level 7, and with give him the axe or the Skullcracker. We'll get...
Yeah, there's a lot of damage going to be coming out there, and obviously not wanting to fight Division into that Asmodan, just allowing him 3 stacks. But we see the rotation coming out already. Illidan taking a bit of damage there, and Thrall just looking to push in top and get his blue lightning quest finished as soon as possible. Rotation's coming out now. Abathur dug into mid. Camp's now open for both teams. Illidan moving back to top. I like that. I think that's where he should be. Just putting pressure on that Thrall. Hat ready.
The siege camps now starting to be taken. Both teams on it with Rhaegar and Jaina doing it. Jaina's a bit faster, but Rhaegar is like one of the best heroes to do camps in the game.
And camps picked up pretty much the same time. Illidan reclaiming vision, and the hat comes out again on him, putting so much pressure onto that Thrall in the offlane.
It's one of the hardest things in the solo lane if you play against an Abathur, because the other solo lane is just such a big advantage with getting that from time to time, which is just additional damage, healing, and shielding. So
it's not respecting the 1v1.
Yeah.
It's like 1.5 v1.
I mean, there are still heroes you can win with, but it's just getting really hard. think that
I'm not
Asmo
sure if I'd like to see a bit more freezing from the Illidan there, just zoning out the Thrall, denying his quest. But yeah, back to bottom lane where it just seems good rotations coming out from both teams.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you go up against Thrall in his whole lane, there's a little trick. You just stand in front of the low health minions and he cannot Q it. Which is pretty weird, but it's also very annoying to watch the Thrall because then he gets very hard, in this very hard setting, getting stacks for him. But talking about stacks, we've got Aspen with already 61 stacks so far. Which is pretty okay, I would say.
That's very good, but with Johanna, that's what you want to be looking at, getting the Azmodan stacked as soon as possible.
So in the meantime, AFK top lane camp. So we also got
update
one from
on Muradin stacks as well, only on 3. Top pushing in nicely, camps clashing. And objective started for blue team. Abathur body soaking at the bottom, always great to see.
Top we see 3 people for Fat Novas. Looks like they would just wanna take top for now. Make a trade out of it. And as I said, they have Abathur. So at level 7 when they get the mule, they're very happy to take those trades.
And I like this pressure coming out from red team. Getting the opponent's camp killed, getting that extra bit of value top. Johanna's still showing in the mid lane, but looks like they might look to go forwards here, but they don't have the main tank.
Looks like the top shrine will immediately finish off the forward there, I think. Ah, now it's getting close. Or is it? Now got level 7 for Abathur, so there's a mule coming in. 106 HP left on that 4. I've got in the mid the mule healing up the forward again, so
yeah, I'm not sure they're let's say with the Johanna and the Reyna setting up there, just confirming that building, obviously then denying the mule value. Because that's kind of the one way to get around it, is Abathur can't mule a dead building, so they want to be confirming things as soon as they can, just to really deny that advantage.
Illidan meanwhile sniping top lane. Now one winning the Thrall.
Brute missed. Should be a confirmed kill here. Does Control get the heal? Slide missed. Oh, Abathur
Spike
confirming.
burst! Coming in, finish him off with Spike burst.
Such an important kill up there as well.
Yes.
Forcing Rhaegar to stay out there and soak the XP.
Also, like, we have not 2 people on the siege camp, so they will miss some mid lane soak. We pushed in the wave, so dealt a bit of damage towards the fort, but there's the mule again, it's heating it up.
It's already at half health there, that's insane the value it gets. Bottom now looking to be pushed in with the next objective coming up shortly. 10 going to be much sooner for the red team.
Kinda taking a lot of damage there, but she's able to pop the Iron Skin. Oh, it looks like she wants to go in there. But there's the hammer saying no.
Yeah, Muradin sitting on 7 stacks there, so getting up a bit more. 130 on the Azmodan, and Illidan, Unending Hatred, 13, so nearly completed there.
And also always keep in mind, Unending Hatred is an infinite stackable quest, just like Perfect Storm, so even though you got this quest done, you still get increased attack damage. So there's a minion over here that dies near you. Oh, Illidan.
Oh.
I mean, there's no 10 yet. Should have W ready. Getting out
he's
there.
not picked either. I was wondering if we might see a snap meta pick.
I've got level 10 from both teams coming in with the Sundering Reyna's Radar Blessed Shield, the Tide of Sin, and Ancestral Healing for 21 Esports. Can engage against Muradin. Muradin taking a lot of damage, but able to pop down with the Sundering coming in, but so is the Ring of Frost. Muradin going down first.
That Muradin's health just kept dropping, even with Avatar.
I saw on the Tide of Fat Nova the ultimate Ring of Frost and Avatar coming out, but you also have the Sound Barrier, Ultimate Evolution, and the Hunt coming in from Illidan. Looking for this global pressure with it. And it's again, like, they get this temple, the forward will drop kinda low, but they've got the Abathur. He can just mule it and heal it back up. Oh, Ilden now here, going for Brawl. Looking at Rega, but Ilden goes down.
Blown up. The sound barrier a tad too late there.
Bottom going down. Oh, Jaina now in a good spot.
Jaina there, yeah.
By this, plus shield coming in to cure the kill against her. And another kill, going over towards 21 Esport. So far 3-1 in kills. Looking at the siege camp now.
Yeah, I think red team should be looking to pick up an engage soon, before 13. I think losing a bit of momentum now. But Illidan, is he going to get caught?
Oh, it looks like it. Yeah, Illidan going down again. Harsh rotations coming out from 21 Esports. And Mule doesn't help if they immediately go for the fort and push it down, as you said before. So we see 21
and
Esports
13 around the corner as well.
securing mid and bottom fort. Well done by them. Also, we see Asmodan so far 216 stacks.
Yeah, that's going to really start hurting even more. And those follow-ups there have been absolutely fantastic. Great lockdown coming out and single target focus looking very, very strong. Camps now looking to be picked up by both teams. So Illidan de-pushing the bottom lane. Might look for the objective as well. Trading into this is probably the best thing I think that Fat Nova can do. And trying to keep top intact as much as possible. Hunt is available for Illidan, so he will need to move a bit closer if he wants to engage in. But we'll see how they set up.
Yeah. Looks like they're more splitting towards the bottom, both teams.
Oh, red is split. And they can see the Thrall up top. Muradin seems to be just hovering between lanes. Looks like he's committing to bottom now. Stormbolt misses.
Brawl meanwhile taking top solo, so 21 Esport just falls back. Top lane the camp is pushing, so they will get this forward.
I think that was great for blue team there. They got some free shots bottom, they get all top, and they have the wave pushing in top as well.
This fort will definitely go down. There we go.
Yeah, and nearly a full level advantage for them as well.
It's not a talent, so it's not something big you can bank on. Then already finished his quest as well. Relieve 44 bonus damage on his auto attacks to the quest.
You are stronger than I believed.
Surfer now defending top lane, getting those front wall healed up with the mule. Trying to keep
Illidan
it.
showing there as well. Will we see a boss play or is it bait?
I thought we've seen Illidan top lane they could do, but it looks like they're more
Here's the flank.
for a flank. Let's shield against Lucio and Jaina. There's the sound barrier coming in.
Big
doing
sound
the first
barrier.
as well. They're going still down. Copy as well in there with the Jaina. But oh, look at Rega. Goodbye, Rega. Illidan coming in now with the Everhead. Taking a lot of damage. He's also blinded. Reina just hitting hard.
Yeah, and then when 16 hits, they back out. So sensible. I think 1 for 1 was good for them there.
Really good for them.
You know, can Fat Nova stabilize long enough to get that 16?
Awesome. Meanwhile, already one-shotting those minions in the back line.
Yeah, 310. Like that's scaling very, very well in this game.
Interesting, we also see Tempest Fury coming in from the Thrall. Interesting talent choice. Triple auto attack in the third auto attack.
Yeah, looking for that extra bit of blow up. Like Yeah, if he doesn't take the Wolf Quest at 4, I can see why he's gone into that. The slow's probably not going to be needed as much because of how they've been connecting everything so far. So I can see why they've gone for it. Oh, we have a boss play as well, coming from the red team.
Murd and Lucia on the boss right now. Got a double temple spawning, which 21 Esport is interested in. Taking mid temple, the rest is already walking down towards the bottom temple. And it looks like they have to stop this boss.
Yeah, boss is leashed.
Hunt coming in for the Rega. Oh, Ring of Frost.
Big ring.
For people.
Sound barrier out. Illidan looking to do work. Boss stun as well on the back line. Thrall falling. Is that Johanna falling as well?
The painted red coming in from Raynor. Pulling a bit too deep, being finished off by the fort there. Greg also comes in from behind and gets killed down. I love the way that the boss helped at Nova in this team fight. It zoned away Asmodan and Raynor from the rest of the teams. So Fat Nova was able to focus on the Thrall.
I think it was at the Ring of Frost that actually triggered the boss then. Because 21 did a great job of just leaving it when Jaina's Ring of Frost came out. I'm not sure if it caught the boss and triggering him. But yeah, boss picked up.
And meanwhile, we've
Not
got
much of a
Asmodan
wave
and
there,
Raynor
but-
top lane taking the temple. Get some extra damage in for the top lane. Yeah, everybody's starting to respawn now. Asmodan leaving the point as well. Just playing safe.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Bottom fort folding now. Boss pushing is immediately defended by Thrall and Rega.
Yeah, the boss won't do much. I mean, I like the denial play there, but with no minions behind it, it's going to be cleared up very, very quickly. Allowing them to take the double temples though, so getting back in. And Abatha, as we know, late game is an absolute monster. That double hat puts out so much damage. Illidan might need to be careful mid here.
Looks like we're gonna see a fight here again. Well, every ultimate is ready, except for Tide of Sin, but yeah, it's a 20 second cooldown. 3, 20. Ring of Frost coming in, so thundering. Illidan the first one to fall immediately. Asmon lasering that Jaina. Jaina's taking a lot of damage here. Root coming in, only hitting the Meridian though.
Sundering there being huge from Thrall. The Lucio, I think, was looking to sound barrier just before, when Illidan was starting to get low. And then not even giving him a chance to get the wind up in, as Illidan fell before. So, how are red team going to set back up for this? Blue team doing a great job, stealing the siege camp. Are they going to pressure more?
I mean, I think for the red team is like they need to suck 20, then they're good to go. Kinda.
Good invade. I like that play from them, taking the advantage while Illidan is still not back.
I mean, it was very close to be back on health, but it made it in time. Get it?
Hunt comes out on the Thrall. No kill there. Top lane now being pushed in. Muradin moving up to help with defense and Lucio.
Top lane keep taking a lot of damage. Problem is Fat Nova does not have 20 yet.
Yeah, and Jaina, while she is great at defending, not as great when the wizard minion's there, giving that extra spell armor to the engage. So 20 should be here very soon. And it's here. Let's see what they go for. Oh, just a note on Johanna did pick up the improved Blessed Shield. So look out for some big 5-man stuns there.
It also increases the stun duration, so everyone is hit for 2 seconds, which is pretty strong, I would say.
Half a mosh pit.
Single temple in the mid lane.
global hunt from Illidan as well. Everything else as what you'd expect.
Illidan deep pushing top lane. Hunt coming in for Thrall. Ring of Frost coming in.
Ring comes out, catching the Rhaegar. Ancestral used on self. Good sound barrier. Illidan, Lucio falling though.
Double kill coming out there from 21 Esport, and now Jane is on the run. Jane is also falling. The copy going down in the background as well. This leaves only Merlin left for Fat Nova. It looks like the team in blue, 21 Esports, want to end this game and make it a clean 2-0.
Yeah, looking very strong as well. Asmo obviously completed his quest by now. Started off very strongly. That damage there, really, really strong. And the GG have been called.
Yeah, that's 2-0 for 21 Esports. Hooking pretty strong. I definitely see why they are one of the favorites. We also see Lucia go win tournament.
Yeah, pretty strong is definitely one way to put it. Scary as well.
Scary
Two
strong.
very different styles, and executed very, very well.
They did. Score 2-0 for 21 Esports. Keeps on going with not losing a single map in the playoffs from the group phase. They did look for them in the normal season. Oh, they lost against Fish Mechan. They're right now playing against Renai Kalan on the main channel. To check that one out as well. Lost a few maps there. Now they're looking strong and scary. We will see how far they will get.
So it's the coordination as much as anything else. Macro on point, but the single target coordination is scary, for lack of a better word. Like, they pick a target, they kill them. Next target, they kill them. Consistent, very, very strong. So out of all the games I've seen today, they definitely look the strongest. And it wouldn't surprise me if they go further.
Yes. Yeah, the next game we were gonna cast here will be Goats for Hire against Red Dragon Gambling. Red Dragon Gambling #1 from Division 7, so we're gonna be interested into how this works out for them. No, 500 milliseconds also at Division 17, but I think that's it. Luck Strike again as well, Division 6, so yeah. We're gonna head towards a short break so we can change the screen and stuff. And then we're gonna come back with the next game between Goats for Hire and Red Dragon Gambling.